Rite Cleveland Marathon, Half Marathon, and 10K Expo, and we found Melanie, who's going to tell us about a series of races that really caught our eye with great prize money. One is called the Spirit of Columbus, and the other is the Spirit of Pittsburgh.
The Spirit of Columbus is presented by Toyota. We have a two-person relay for both events also. The Spirit of Columbus is August 30th. You start in Dublin, Ohio, and work your way to gradual downhill to North Bank Park in downtown Columbus. And then for each race, we have $37,000 in prize money, split up amongst the elites and the top male and female categories. And then we also have the Med Express Pittsburgh, which is in its first year, October 25th.
So is this the second year for the Columbus one?
Columbus is in its second year. This year we hope to get between 3,000 and 5,000 people.
So somebody has to know a lot about both cities to put this together. Can you tell us a little bit about the sponsor?
Run Wild Racing is based out of Columbus, Ohio, and we're the organizers of the series. And then we're hoping to take it nationwide. So we're hoping to go to different cities throughout the country.
Can you talk about the Pittsburgh course a little bit? I think of hills when I think of Pittsburgh.
This one's not as hilly as you would think. You start and end at Southside Works, and then you go over a lot of the bridges and work your way along the river and back around. So the only hills you actually experience are the ones over the bridges.
But that sounds fantastic.
We're really excited about the series. And if you want more information, you can check out runwildracing.com for all of our events, or you can get each of the events individually with Spirit of Columbus Half Marathon.com and Spirit of Pittsburgh Half Marathon.com.
Well, it sounds like a great idea. Congratulations, and I guess we'll see people in Columbus in August and Pittsburgh in October. We're at the Rite Cleveland Marathon, Half Marathon, 10K Expo with Carrie Patrick, who's with the nationwide Better Half Columbus Marathon. Now, the Columbus Marathon has been around for almost 30 years. That's right, 30 years. Wow. Tell us a little bit about what the race is up to now. It's got a great course.
Thank you. Yeah, we just changed the course last year. It's going to be the same this year, and this year we're going to have 5,000 in the full marathon, 9,000 in the half, and then we have a corporate challenge 5K, which is going to have 1,000, and that's for different corporate teams in Ohio and the area, just to get their people out walking or running a 5K to hopefully get them someday up to that half and full marathon.
Well, Carrie, tell us about how the course takes in some of the Columbus neighborhoods.
Yeah, it actually starts down at High and Broad pretty much, and then you go east to Bexley. You come back, go through German Village, up High Street, through the Arena District, go up through Ohio State campus, loop around where the fraternities and sororities are, and you head west, and you'll hit up Upper Arlington, Grandview, Victorian Village, and then back to the Arena District.
And I think the course you've described is slightly rolling, no real steep hills, but just enough to give your legs a break from the flat, fast, normal stuff we see.
Yeah, it's pretty flat, and then there's a few small hills, but nothing really. It's gradual, like you said, a little up, but pretty flat. Pretty fast.
And it's a beautiful time of year. We get lots of fall color.
Definitely. October's great. It's great weather. It's not too hot, pretty cool. Sunshine, blue skies, hopefully, and just a great course.
Well, Carrie, thank you very much for talking to us, and good luck with your 30th annual nationwide Better Health Columbus Marathon.
Thank you.
We're at the Rite Cleveland Marathon, Half Marathon, 10K with John Henning, who's with the Niagara Falls International Marathon, one of my favorites. You've got the world's best finish line, but that's not the only thing. Tell us a little bit about the race.
Well, it's the only race in the world that is truly international. As you know, we start in Buffalo, New York, and we start here in the United States. And for about the first 4 miles, you run through some beautiful parts of the city of Buffalo, New York. You cross the Peace Bridge into Canada, do a quick loop in the historic town of Fort Erie, and then 17 miles straight down the Niagara River to that beautiful finish line you talked about.
And straight down that beautiful parkway is you've got trees at the height of their color, you've got mansions, you've got people riding bikes. It's just spectacular, I think.
But you've got to talk about those water stations too. I mean, I've run this race myself, and you know, you've been on that course. Every mile, we've got some of the most raucous students and schools and commercials. Did you see that motorcycle group that was there last year? They had just a great concept for their water station, and they actually won first prize. We have competitions for both commercial and for schools programs for our water stations, and these guys have won it 2 years in a row now, this motorcycle outfit.
Well, you know, it's pretty cool because it really is something to look forward to, because you don't know what to expect when you're running along, and that's part of the charm. Is they're each one different. But you have a couple of other races besides the marathon.
Yes, we do. The half marathon, which literally starts at the halfway point in our marathon. It's again, as you say, it's set right along the Niagara River. It's a flat downhill course, again, as you know, and it's a beautiful venue. We're right at the marina in Fort Erie. We also have a 5 and 10K out and back, and it's sort of developed over the last couple of years as a way for friends and families of people who are doing maybe the half or the full to be able to race and also finish at the same finish line as our half and full marathoners.
And it's such a spectacular finish line. In fact, the 5 and 10K people really maybe have it better because they go out right along the falls and back right along the falls. So it's just, and they get to see the fast people come in before.
They sure do, and we should talk a little bit about the schools program too. Now we're up to almost 800 kids that they start racing in their school, and they build up to 25 miles running with their school, and then the 26th mile they finish at our finish line, and it's a way of introducing children to running through the school system.
And it's a fun thing to see because they all wear matching T-shirts, so you get the sea of matching T-shirts, and it's really fun to see.
Oh, and it's really exciting to see those kids come in, because you see the smiles on their faces when they finish that 26 miles. It's a great experience for them too.
Well, it's always a weekend to look forward to, because not only do you have the races, but you have everything going on in Niagara Falls at the same time, and it just doesn't get any better than that.
You got that right. You nailed it right there.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.